I Got the Hell Out does contain explicit content that might not be suitable for some listeners, such as children, those that easily get offended, and we do recommend that listeners at work put your earbuds in if you have coworkers around.
And if you like the show, please spread the word by telling as many people as you can. Would also appreciate if you would subscribe, rate, hopefully with 5 stars, and review the podcast on iTunes. You can find us there as well as on Stitcher and Overcast. You can follow us on Twitter at WasInACult, on Facebook at I Got the Hell Out, and on Instagram at I Got the Hell Out with an underscore after each word. You can contact us through our website at IGotTheHellOut.com.
Hi guys, it's Deb.
And Laura.
And it's another major episode of I Got the Hell Out.
A major episode.
They're all major. Well, not all of them, but...
What's so major about this one?
Just more stuff.
Okay.
So, before we forget...
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we actually got a cool recipe today. It's a frozen blueberry margarita because it's the end of summer.
Okay.
Okay. Even though the birds got all the last of my damn blueberries. So...
Oh.
That's okay. I shared. I look at it that way. Tequila, blueberry schnapps, some blueberry flavored or berry blue Kool-Aid, lime juice, triple sec, fresh blueberries, ice and salt. Make it like a margarita.
There you go.
Yum, yum. We haven't had, well, yeah, I guess we had 2 drinking episodes lately, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of drinking episodes.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Okay.
Where are we going first?
Well, I don't know where you want to go.
I don't know, but I did look into that vitamin B17.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. We'll go there first.
Okay.
Please tell us about vitamin B17 as a pharmacist.
Well, like I said, I was like, what the hell is a vitamin B17? I thought maybe I learned about it and forgot about it. Maybe, it's something that they just discovered, whatever.
Okay.
So I go online. I was ready to have this whole thing printed out so I could read you all this information. It's a bunch of bullshit.
That's what I've heard from other people.
The only thing I could find were these like woo-woo websites about...
What's a woo-woo website?
Like, not legit.
Okay. And what were they trying to do? Sell you shit?
They're just saying that, it has been questioned as to whether it can treat cancer and this and that. But everything that I saw, it did mention cancer.
Okay, now, I did post this on the Facebook page. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I cropped out who it was, except his name was Raymond, and he's one of the followers. And
Okay.
what it said about the B17. Tom says if that was the case, we would be cancer-free decades ago. Science.
Pretty much.
Amber did her due diligence and showed us some stuff on that. Tara says after watching my mom die and aunt die of lung cancer, I can assure this idiot cancer is real. And a whole bunch of other things. Okay. Oh my God, unbelievable. What a nut. And to Veronica R, hi girl, we give her a shout out. She's really she's battling cancer right now. And
oh my gosh.
She is using her wit, and she says, well, shit, I wish they would have educated me back in May when I got my cancer diagnosis. Thank you, cult. And I told her that she totally missed out on the battery-operated cancer killer. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that. Wasn't it like the PVC pipe?
Yeah, it's right there. I sent her a picture of
Fantastic.
it. I'm going to post a lot of shit this week.
Okay.
But yeah, well, why were they selling this cancer killer if cancer doesn't exist?
Oh, there's the $1 million question.
Yeah, we're not they really, I don't think about this stuff.
Mm-mm. Well, here's the thing. They were saying that apparently this vitamin B17, they're relating it to something called amygdalin.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, well,
somebody else put in there that's what it was linked to. It's apricot seeds.
Right, and do you know what you find in there?
Cyanide,
yeah.
I thought so, because avocado seeds have cyanide, and
Yep.
I actually was into avocados at one point and thought about grinding them up and feeding them to Kenny somehow, but it never happened. I literally had like 20 avocado seeds saved, and
Get that cyanide going.
I couldn't figure out how to get it going, and that was back, late 99.
But the wheels were turning
Well,
with the cyanide.
yeah, but I didn't do it. It's not a crime to think it. Rhubarb leaves will kill you too.
Why?
I don't know. Science, baby. Okay.
Okay. Is there cyanide in them? Or
Yes.
in rhubarb
There's
leaves.
something in them. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Okay. Going through my email and stuff. Oh, did we get any good emails lately?
No.
Guys, you can email us too. We are on, the Apple iPod playlist. Okay. We're 219 in Saudi Arabia, 140 in India, and 40 in Hong Kong.
Damn.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Please let us know how you found us. Seriously.
That's pretty cool.
I thought so. I mean, to make it to number 40, above how many other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you already did that. We already did that. Guess whose birthday was last week?
Who?
Little man.
Little man's. Oh, do you know how old?
Yes. He's 86 years old.
Wow. Okay.
And I remember them preaching that, all of this was going to end before Little Man's era.
What was
generation.
his era?
Generation.
Like, did they give a number?
A generation is 70 years.
Okay.
And I kept thinking, okay, he's going to die. He's going to die soon, and this is all going to be over, and we can leave.
These people never die.
Well, let's just say his 70th birthday came and went, and I waited a year or so and started asking questions. And that's when they changed the definition. Okay,
Of course
because
they did.
a generation is 70, not up to 80. So Little Man, it was going to happen sometime between when he hit 70 and like midnight before he turns 80.
Okay.
Okay. And then I waited and waited and waited. And I'm still waiting.
So he's like kicking around at 86.
Yeah. His birthday's the 28th. So I figured, what better can we do for everybody to just give a big shout out, happy birthday to Little Man, and let all of the pagan gods bless him. Happy birthday, Little Man. And I hope y'all shouted it with us, or shouted a few more times, giving them Care Bear vibes.
That's right.
And, I mean, we gave them Christmas presents one year. We did. I love this crap, But yeah, I have been waiting a long time for him to die.
Well, from that video you made me watch, it's coming soon.
I was just about to say, I walked in today, and we usually conduct a bit of, I hear...
A little bit of bullshit.
A little bit of bullshit.
Yeah.
I handed you a plum. We talked about some stuff, and I said, you have to watch, 5 minutes of this video, and your eyeballs instantly rolled back into your head thinking, what fresh new hell is this?
I was just thinking, what did I ever do to you that you're going to make me watch 5 minutes of this?
5 whole minutes, okay? It was worth it, wasn't it? In its own weird, satisfying kind of way.
Honestly, if this guy wasn't such an asshole, I would have felt sorry for him.
Okay, now we have talked in the past couple of weeks about the rumors flying around that his dementia is getting really bad.
Yeah, it is.
We've heard rumors of him, the lights going out and him being taken off of stage. We've heard rumors of him losing his place in sermons. Okay. Now, I was doing my research for today's show, and I was actually on the ball. Look at this. I spent 2 whole days.
You.
I know, because I'm catching up on YouTube, but we'll do that later.
Okay.
But I started noticing that because see, I can't really bring myself to watch a lot of these videos. I can skip through it and catch a glimpse here and there. Maybe something might pique my interest.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go on their official homepage, you can choose whether you're in their news feed, whether you're looking at pictures, videos, live feeds, whatever. So I think I chose live feeds because that's where they do men and women's law classes, some other bullshit classes, whatnot. That's where I found the bitch I love to hate. It was her, by the way, but we'll get into that in a minute too.
Okay.
But I noticed that all of the videos on the Sabbath that end, because they always show you the very end, and I see the very end speaker. And it's pretty much every other week. If he speaks twice, then he skips like 3 weeks, something like that. Maybe he's too tired to get up on stage, the leader,
Okay.
little man.
Right.
But the ones that he doesn't speak go on for basically about 2 hours, maybe a little over, which to me that is absolutely astronomical to begin with because I used to think an hour and a half was long.
That is pure living hell.
Yeah. So as I'm scrolling backwards and I'm listening to something else because I can multitask sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I noticed that the July 18th Sabbath service. This kind of coincides with me saying the rumors of he's losing it, shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
The Sabbath service video for that day was only like 32 or 33 minutes long.
Versus the 2 hours.
Two
or
and
whatever.
3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours. And it was only him. Now that kind of piqued my interest.
Oh, like no beginning speakers.
There was no
whatever.
blowing the foghorns. There was no lighting up the tree nests. There was
Right.
no little kids on up to teenagers on up to whoever.
So he just went out by himself, like right on, like he was the first one up to bat.
Well, it was weird. You guys can go watch this again. I started it where it was supposed to start, and it's just him. It's like they just picked a spot in the services to go, this is where we're going to start streaming this shit.
Oh, that's weird.
Again, there was no opening intros, no nothing.
No opening act.
No opening acts, guys. Sorry. And it was just him. And he started blathering on, and I wanted to stick the screwdrivers in my ears. And nothing. Coincidences, everything happens for a reason. I don't know. But as I'm skimming through this, I start picking up on bits and pieces of things. And, I must really love you guys in order to report on this crap because I listened to the last 7 minutes. And I only made Laura listen.
Bless your heart.
It was 32 minutes long, and I couldn't even
Ugh.
get through all of that. But I'm getting towards the end of this video, and at the 23-minute mark, I made you start watching at 22.
Okay, right.
Now, can you please describe to me what you saw in probably the first 20 to 30 seconds of watching Little Man up at the podium?
Oh, no, he was talking, he was referring to the Bible, and he just could not find his place. I mean, just completely blanking out, just, he had no clue what the hell he was talking about. And like I said, if it wasn't him, I would have felt bad for the person, because it was just kind of like...
Clear-cut case of dementia, man is freaking losing it.
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your medical, well, not medical, your... What kind of opinion are you giving? Your unofficial. I have knowledge of the medical field because I'm a pharmacist.
If this were any other guy, I would be like, you know what, you really need to see your doctor. Like,
or tell family member.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like I would tell him.
You need to take him to see a doctor.
Absolutely.
He's on the edge of losing it.
Something's not right. You need to take him to a doctor. Yep.
Okay, now do you think Little Man's getting a doctor?
You know what? Wouldn't surprise me if he did.
Probably whisked in, in
Absolutely.
in a black car, and nobody really knows. Mm-hmm. I mean, he got dentures.
I guarantee you, he's getting medical help.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He looked pretty damn out of it.
Well, right, but there's a lot of times you can't do anything. If you're so far gone, even the meds that they do have aren't going to work. They're only going to work up to a certain point. But I guarantee you he's seeing a doctor, without a doubt. He's not eating any of that chlorine or bromine or whatever the hell that was.
Oh, they've got all kinds of supplements.
Yeah,
all kinds.
He's not relying solely on that.
Well, maybe that's what fried his brain to begin with. I don't know. Okay, now I actually got to a point where you were starting to foam at the mouth and your eyeballs were rolling backwards and you're starting to sway like you're getting possessed, okay?
Oh my God.
And I knew it was hurting you deep down inside. And I almost told you didn't have to It's like a train wreck. You can't look away from the purple puppet.
Mm-hmm.
The purple puppet. I'm telling
Pretty
you.
much, yep.
But it was clear that he had no idea what he was saying, and he went on. Now, the part that I skipped for you, he's talking scriptures. You caught the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
but he again is saying how the scriptures were manipulated
Oh, right.
and changed,
Mm-hmm.
and they changed it from the very meaning of what it was, which completely changes it. So now he's talking about, Moses wander in the desert, right? Was it
Mhm.
Moses? I
I
don't
think
know.
that's what he said. They all wandered.
Anyway, he's talking about how God is talking to Moses and telling him that he will give him back the years that the locust ate, because there was a plague of locusts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Now that's when little man turns around and says they interpreted it wrong. Okay. And then he goes on to say how Moses is telling God, you're supposed to eat the locust and I'll give you back your righteous years.
Mm-hmm.
You watched this, right?
Right.
You suffered through it.
I did.
I
struggled.
suffered through it twice. Okay, twice, Laura. Now, the part that you missed is he's talking about God talking to him and Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that crickets and grasshoppers they're okay biblically to eat, and that's what God gave them to eat in the wilderness. That's what manna was.
Manna is bread. Manna is not a
No,
damn grasshopper.
no. Manna to them in the Bible, this come from little man,
Oh, well then, hey. Okay.
is locust. And not only that, in the Bible it promises fresh manna every day. So, these little grasshoppers are all popping off babies and shit. So you're getting fresh manna every day. You just got to pick them fresh.
Where the hell did he get that from?
I don't know. Did he make it up as he was going along? Did somebody write a script for him?
Figure. I wonder.
I mean, literally, me and you used to come up with a topic. Okay, clothing, food, children, whatever. And we always thought it was cool that our shit would mismash together, even though we never rehearsed anything or talked about it. And here we are today with the shit show. We go, okay, we'll see you next week, and we both do our own thing, and
here we are.
And we usually go, wow, it meshes. But I don't know if anybody writes his shit for him. If he dreams it up in his little and psychotic induced mind.
You know what? Maybe now they do, since he's losing it. But
they're eating the grasshoppers. Okay, now I showed you actual proof that little man is losing it, getting dementia. He probably weighs all of what? Maybe 60,
pounds.
70, 80 pounds?
No more than 100.
He looks like a purple puppet. And to listen to him, it grates on my nerves, and his dentures don't even fit his mouth anymore.
That is the creepiest part.
Talking with a mouthful of marbles, and you can hear every so often.
I was
it goes
waiting.
Clink, clink, clink.
I was waiting for them to fall out.
Really?
Oh my god, because they do not fit.
Do dentures fall out?
If they don't fit right, why wouldn't they? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had dentures.
Neither did I, but I would imagine.
Okay. Now, the last part of this video that I made you watch is you're rolling your eyes at me like, what more can come of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The part I didn't make you suffer through because it's painstaking for 2 minutes to listen to him talk about how him and his brother were back in 50s, okay, like 1954 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they went to this preaching place, okay? And this woman was telling them the benefits of eating grasshoppers back then, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I let you listen to the very end of this until he goes off a stage, because it's like those funny videos. The best is yet to come at the very end, the person falls off the dock unexpectedly or whatnot. Well, the part you missed was him talking about, being at this religious thing and his brother. And by the way, any ex-members out there, he was talking about his youngest brother, who, you caught this, was either 4 or 5 years younger than him.
Right.
And his name was Tex. You didn't get that part.
I didn't get that
He was
part.
talking about his brother Tex, his youngest brother. Okay, so we got to figure out.
How many does he have?
Who knows? I thought he was like the last of 8 children, and his 4-year-old brother named him Buffalo Bill. Come on.
Oh God, that's okay. I thought there was only like 1 or 2 brothers.
I have no idea. His
Okay.
one brother, his older brother's dead. So I don't know if he has any other siblings, but he's claiming his youngest brother, and not using younger. So younger would mean 1. Youngest is claiming he's having more than 1. Maybe dad had more than 1 wife back then. Maybe he's gonna start claiming that next. Oh, I got a good one for you when we get to pending posts. I got to finish this though. Now, at the end of this video that I did not make you watch or listen to, the grasshoppers at this religious place, what's the last thing he's describing to you, Laura?
Oh my God, they were eating some kind of a burger.
A hamburger. Back in the 50s.
And the grasshopper was poking his head out.
His brother took a bite of the hamburger and he just thought it was funny as all get out because his brother didn't bite into the grasshopper. The grasshopper stuck his head out from between the hamburger and the bun, just a peeping at his brother.
I'm going to vomit.
He never does say whether his brother ate the grasshopper, but he did say his brother was pissed at him.
Wouldn't you be?
Can
you imagine like biting into this burger and there's a friggin' grasshopper head?
It would go crunch.
Shut up. You're so... God.
Is this why you don't invite me to picnics?
I don't invite you anywhere.
I'm going to have to get me some grasshoppers.
Oh, God.
You forget, I come clean your house. You just might find a grasshopper here
Oh,
and
shit,
there.
there's probably all kind of stuff in my fridge that I don't know about.
Not yet. Okay, moving on. Okay, we're gonna...
Note to self, change the lock.
Note to self, you'll need a new cleaning lady. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did post a picture this week of one of the Praise and Raisins holding a candy gram. I totally forgot about candy grams. They totally stole...
Is that like a singing telegram? Or...
Well, no. It was like, you could pick. Just, you remember candy grams in like the real world?
Not really.
Well,
like...
Anyway, they stole the idea, and you could, depending on what you wanted to pay, you could have it in a mug, you could have it in a basket, you could add in books and holy garments, you could build your own candy gram.
But it was delivered by a Praise and Raisin, right?
The one feast it was.
Or was that like extra money to have someone dress up?
I have no idea, and I don't remember who this woman is. This was snagged from somebody else's picture that they were sharing. But Mike chimes in, looks kind of scary. What do you think?
Oh my God. I just gotta shake my head at these people.
Okay. Oh man, I don't know how to do this on this iPad thingy. Okay, hold on.
You have stuff flashing everywhere.
I'm trying really hard.
What was the thing you said you were going to for pending posts?
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to my phone. I was gonna try and be really good on this. I almost knocked the microphone open. That's why I gasped, guys. I guess I got to figure out how to learn to do that because I can't get into my administrative crap that way. Okay, hold on.
All right. Do you remember what you were going to get to?
Yes.
Okay.
We're getting to pending posts.
No, but I mean that particular one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? Okay.
Oh,
good.
yeah. There's several people today who are going to have to just remain anonymous, okay?
Mm-hmm. Because?
This person, love you, is won some prizes from us for driving down the road and snapping actual pictures.
Nice.
Okay, now, if you zoom in there, there's the covered wagon and some other things. Now, what I found interesting in this picture, okay, they have a double line of barbed wire fence. Kind of like you could let attack dogs loose or something. It looks like they drive through that little perimeter quite often. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's their shrine back there. We're going to hope to get better pictures.
Would you say shrine?
Yeah, he's building a shrine to how he grew
himself?
up. To how he grew up. A glimpse into his past, they call it.
Like an exhibit?
Yeah, it's an exhibit. Okay.
Oh my God.
I already spoke to this person and told them that I am going to go home and crop this out and do what I have to do because they want to remain anonymous.
Okay.
And they said, not a very good picture, but it's the wagons and the wooden horses at the road leading into the sanctuary of the Little Man clan. I didn't get a picture of the little house with the Okie House sign on it, as we had to leave very quickly because a car came blaring out of the drive at us. It followed us closely to the main highway.
Nice. All right.
So, hey, anybody out that way, get me a picture of the 10 by 10 shacks. Get me a picture of whatever. You will win prizes. Okay. I'm really sorry, guys. I only have medium, large, and one extra large t-shirt left. I always offer to send people t-shirts, and they're like, no, I take a bigger size. And I'm really sorry, guys, but t-shirts are expensive. And I've been giving them away for the past year and a half? Yeah, so. Yeah, this person earned a t-shirt, but I don't have one big enough, so I sent them other prizes.
Okay.
Yay! Isn't this funny?
That is amazing, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't ask people to do anything bad, but wouldn't it be funny if we started getting all kinds of pictures from people in that area? Remember, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I will send you a bumper sticker and assorted other little stickers.
That picture's awesome.
Yeah. And this member sent a picture of her dressed up as a Praise Raisin. It's all.
What the hell is that?
It's a little kid with balloons.
Oh, that's a little person's head.
Yeah, it's a little person's head.
Oh, okay.
But
looks like an atom or something, like a science project.
I guess her mother made her a bunch of grapes back in the 70s or 80s when the Praise Raisins was on there. Okay, Derek C. shared with us, a meme, which everybody I find has been using the word shit show significantly more than we used to. Have we not?
For 2020?
For 2020.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sums it up.
2020 is a shit show. Okay, Chris S. is quarantining while she's waiting on her COVID results. It's probably negative, but, she's being responsible. And she decided to reorganize her kitchen, and she put all her stabby sticks into nice containers. I totally forgot about stabby sticks.
Yeah.
Even though I have one in my head. What?
You have a stabby stick in your head. Okay.
I do. Hi to Veronica R. She's happy that the podcast is back up and running. She had a extended surgery recovery. Hope you're doing well, girl. And when she got back home, she had 6 episodes waiting on her. I like when that happens. Okay, let's see. There's a Kayla J, and she hasn't listened to the whole podcast yet, so she's not sure if we ever say the name of this place, which we don't.
Right.
We
allude to it.
Yeah, the house of yahoos and other assorted shit. But she thinks she's found it, which she did, and she's getting the best chuckle out of reading their website because they have.
Oh, hell yeah!
They have their own website. They got all
kind of good stuff.
They're on Reddit.
No,
I meant to get to this later, but yeah, nobody interacts with them.
Oh,
surprise! I don't even know what Reddit is.
Guess what I'm doing when we're done?
Okay.
I am hopping onto Reddit.
Now listen, she says, I may actually order their preparedness handbook. I'm curious as how much they're charging to go to the feast. I'm also shocked at how much they want the outside world to join them. I'm comparing this to other cults, so I don't wish to let them really know about shit. So,
oh my god,
I actually went. I like I said, I was exploring their Facebook page today, and they have a shop that you can go in and buy shit.
Right.
Their cheapest book is $5, and I'm assuming it's because it's one that doesn't really move.
Okay.
Their original scripture book is still only $49.99.
God.
All these years later.
$49.99 for jeez.
And that's expensive now. Imagine back in 1993 when Kenny bought us 2 of them.
And
they must have thought
fancy.
Trumps.
Yours was like fancy with your name and gold.
No, we got that was one of my last feast gifts. He got me cow leather bound, gold embossed with Deaconess Debriah on the bottom of it.
You're the lucky one.
Deaconess Debriah. Yes.
Wow.
Well, it was a status symbol. You got money to like beef your book up? God must love you more. I don't know. Um. Anyway, that was yeah, that was pending posts.
Okay.
Now, um, big news story in that town. Okay.
Is it the election?
No.
Okay.
A woman jumped out a moving 18-wheeler in a town real close to
Oh,
theirs.
is this the child trafficking or woman or?
It was a woman. It was sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that.
I do have a screenshot that I'm going to read about that. Let's see.
What the hell is that?
No. Okay.
I didn't realize it was that close. I read the article.
Oh yeah, it's
But
like right. It's the next town right outside that town. There's
Holy crap.
a Flying J between like right there. Flying
Uh-huh.
J truck stop.
I was like, what the hell's a Flying J?
A J with wings. I'm kidding. It's a truck stop.
Okay.
You don't go truck stopping, do you?
No, you know what?
Truck
I
stops
don't.
have the best shower I have ever been in. Oh my God. If you haven't lived until you have taken a truck stop shower.
Oh, honey, I just won't live then.
Why?
You've got to be kidding me.
No. They have this little bank of rooms and they all you have to go up and pay for it like you would
Okay,
anything
right.
else. They give you a key. In the room is bleached and sterilized between
What is
people.
so fantastic about it?
Oh my God, you cannot turn the hot water up enough. You will scald your skin off. And it's got these shower heads that you can, I mean, like it will blast you through the wall. I can't turn the water up with enough pressure and
When
enough
the hell
hotness.
are you there?
All the time on road trips.
Like
What?
recently?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, I thought you meant recently. Like, what the hell are you
No,
doing?
Laura, I do not go to truck stops just to get my jollies off in the shower.
Well, you know, knowing you, who the hell knows?
But I do use them when I'm traveling.
Gotcha.
Best showers ever. How the hell do we get off subject like this?
I have no idea.
The things that you didn't even know. You bet you didn't even know truck stop showers existed.
No, I kind of did.
Shout out to Denise, who's probably losing her mind right now because she goes trucks. You know, her husband's an 18-wheeler. She's always posting pictures of her in the cab, and she's going, Laura, how could you not know that there are truck stop showers?
No, I knew that there were. I just never really thought about them.
Okay, well, we're gonna get kind of done with stuff in the book here for a minute. Okay.
Where were we headed though?
I
Before
don't
this?
remember some. Oh, the trafficking. The
Yeah, oh,
Cisco,
shit, yeah.
the Flying J truck stop.
Right.
But I'm going to read some screenshots when we're done finishing the book here because I get confused. Surprise,
Okay.
surprise. Okay. A shout out to Mandy. That's Brother Bob's neighbor Tom's sister who has still been listening to us forever.
You like lost me there.
Anyway, she'll know who she is.
Okay.
But I partied with her last night after work. It was nice. She informed me she's still listening to us. I told her I'd give her a shout out on the show. Okay.
All right.
Ex-member Melody. She's inviting everybody to come to the Facebook pages, Leaving the Lies, Speaking Your Truth. Okay. And the Cult Escape and Recovery Support Group. Okay.
Okay.
Both very good. Her and another ex-member. Hi, Ariel. They have been doing interviews with other ex-members of the same cult that we were in. So if you're really not sure what cult we were in at this point, and you've been listening this whole time, I don't know what to tell you. If you're new, head over to one of those two groups, listen to any one of the interviews, and you'll find out a whole bunch of more crap. Come on, people.
Okay. And anyone can join them?
Yeah, they're open.
They're open, okay.
They are open. Apparently you're going on Reddit after this.
Oh, you know it.
Why?
I got to go look up Little Man and all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you they're on LinkedIn too.
I think I looked and they're there, but there's nothing, like, they don't really have a profile.
They're there, but they're not there.
Yeah.
They're there, but they're
Like, they have an account, but there's nothing.
not really there.
Right. Right.
Okay, we
And
did.
I'll let you know what I find out and Reddit.
Well, of course, I expect as much.
Oh my God.
Okay, now last week you told me to watch that video with the bitch I love to hate, which Amber did confirm that she watched it, and it was her mother-in-law who was
Okay.
the bitch I love to hate. Okie doke. So yeah, if you'd like to see who that was, you'll have to listen to last week's episode because I don't remember at what point she's on this. It was a woman's class though, but you wanted me to watch that because the one part I made you watch, she was talking about polyester is worse than death.
Oh God, I remember that. Yeah, polyester.
And you're like, you have to watch this and take notes. And in my brain, I'm screaming, why the hell don't you do it? So that's your homework.
Oh God, why do you hate me so
I
much?
don't hate you. The nice thing is Amber did watch it and she offered to forward me notes, and I had
There you go.
So you're
Okay.
off
All right.
the hook on that one, okay?
Okay.
I just had a lot to do today, this week, and whatnot. I've been working on the YouTube channel. This will be probably next week when she forwards me the notes and stuff. Her husband said that she takes more notes now that they're out of the cult than when they were in. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and apparently Brandon watched a part of one of the videos, and okay, our planet is the only one that supports life, right? Supposedly.
As far as we know.
Do you know why all of the other planets are barren and empty?
Why?
Because at one point they all had life on them and they all displeased God and he smote them all. Okay?
Okay, and how do they know this?
Little man. He got a hotline to God.
Yeah,
They're drinking coffee.
I keep forgetting.
The secretary might have sent a memo. Who knows?
Send him a tweet.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
But that's why all the planet we're God's last ditch effort at this solar system and making it right. Okay.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
I thought it was interesting. Did you not?
I don't know.
Okay. Before we go there, I have some confirmation.
About.
Some stuff. Okay.
You're such a smart ass. Okay.
This person wanted to remain anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So many anonymous people, okay?
I get it though.
And
I
honestly get it. I speak up now because I can. Yeah. She says I was talking privately with this person about Elder Shaul and the woman named Gabish, who both had heart attacks and died after eating the
free meals.
The free meals
Yeah.
with the careless pigweed in it and shit, right? She let me know that she does not believe that Gabish dropped over dead of a heart attack. Do you know why?
Why? What does she think happened?
She said Gabish literally walked around with bottles of supplements in her bag. Not the ones from the culty store, but the real stuff. She was very knowledgeable on her supplements and a healthy lifestyle. I've never really had contact with Elder Shaul as he's a man, but in my opinion, she just didn't keel over. I don't believe he did either.
Ooh.
So here we go again. 3 autopsies that are never going to be utilized.
Right.
And this person was nice enough to send us a picture of the latest vouchers that you can purchase from them.
Is that whose picture is that? I can't see from here.
Okay, hold on. Okay. In the middle of the voucher.
Oh no.
Who is it?
Oh my God, it's Little Man with a covered wagon.
And Little Man, it has to be about, what, 30-year ago picture?
Oh yeah, big time. Big time.
And it reads, House of God prepaid voucher, non-refundable receipt for available stock. See, like they couldn't put refundable on one line, so it's refund.
Oh my God, yeah, God forbid you change the font to make it fit on the line. Oh my God.
Non-refundable. So that means once you buy these pieces of paper, they're yours. Okay? And they now come with an expiration date on them.
The money expires. Okay.
Yeah, this one expired Jesus's Memorial 2020 at sunset. So these ones expired in the springtime.
Oh,
And
good
you can
Lord.
only use them on the Sabbath.
Okay.
It says Sabbath days only. So if you make an accident and you purchase $300 worth of these vouchers thinking you're using them all feast long, it ain't
No, you're
happening.
not.
No. You're going to be buying a shit ton of stuff at the end of that feast because all your stuff is just going to, it's going to be fire starter. Fire starter. Yeah, hold on. They started putting the expiration dates on them. Okay, now, moving off to someone else who wants to remain anonymous. So much anonymous shit these days, Laura. Do you blame people?
No, not at all.
No. I kind of feel safe in the fact of if they kill me, it's going to look suspicious at this point, no matter how I go. And then again, my small town, police chief, love you, Chief Loria, he's promised to look into any way I die. So, yay me.
All right.
Okay, this person also wanted to remain anonymous. Now, last week I read you about Amber and how she asked about becoming a 20-year-old's wife.
Okay, right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Comes to find out, they never asked him.
Right, okay.
Then she said, something that's been on her mind for a few years, that they were throwing around the idea of these very young girls that were promised to elders as future wives, of sending them to live in those homes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, another anonymous person. I believe what Brandon's wife was saying about the young girls is true. Before I married my husband, his 6-year-old daughter was living with a kohana, which is an elder's wife.
Okay.
He was told when he moved there that it's not appropriate for a girl to live with men. He was living with another brother. She lived with her for about a year, and he would make arrangements for pickup and drop off. After we were married, she came to live with us, and there was some tension between me and that kohana and me. I never understood why she didn't like me. I have heard rumors that these things were going on. My husband had no idea until I told him that I was approached and told that she, my daughter, was promised to someone. Her daughter was promised to someone, and she had no idea.
Holy hell. And she was what, 6? Did you say?
I'm not sure. Autocorrect does a lot of things.
Okay.
And sometimes you don't type things right, or your thoughts don't come out
right. So this woman had no idea.
This woman married a man, I guess, who showed up at the cult with his daughter.
Right, okay.
He was living with another man, of course, to save money, rent, utilities. And he was told it was not proper for his 6-year-old daughter to live with him and another brother.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, of course, when you're in the cult, you do what you're told. So his 6-year-old daughter was sent to live with an elder's wife. In which...
But wasn't the elder there?
Every woman has her own dwelling.
Right, okay. Right.
So it's not always necessary that the elder or your husband is going to be in your house or be staying at your house.
Okay.
If a man has to have his own dwelling, and each wife has to have her own.
Gotcha. Okay.
That way, me and you are married to the same guy. He's not at your house. You can have comfort in your own mind that he's at his own dwelling. He's not at my house. That way there's no jealousy.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because that's how it works, Laura.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But what she's saying is that after her and her husband were married, and I guess they moved into their own place, she texted me this today, and I didn't have time to get details. I will get more details for next week. But apparently her husband's 6-year-old daughter was living with an elder's wife, and after they got married and they took the girl back, the elder's wife was not real happy with this woman, apparently. I guess she lost the child she was grooming for her sick pedophile husband.
I was just going to say, it's not her damn kid.
Again, I don't know the details on this. This person doesn't want. I have no idea how long the 6-year-old even lived
Right.
with these other people. But apparently this shit's going on, Laura. Are you shocked to find this out?
You know what? Not really. No.
You guys keep contacting me. I promise I will keep you anonymous. I try and keep everybody safe. But these things need to be told. These stories need to get out there because this shit is happening, apparently. Thoughts, Laura?
Just anytime I hear the word grooming, I just turns my stomach. Because there's just so much involved with that, and it's creepy, it's wrong, it's just, ugh.
Again, Woody Allen. And you think these things only happen with celebrities? It's happening in...
Oh, it happens everywhere.
It's happening in real life. We don't get into a lot of politically inspired things, whether it's coronavirus, whether it's masks, social distancing, a lot of stuff. We'd love to, but we're not here to discuss that stuff unless it coincides with what's happening or happened in the cult.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Right.
But they just busted, I think it was, what was it, Missouri, Mississippi? They just freed, 40 children from a child traffic ring?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Okay, I'm going to try and get into my pictures now, which, look, ha 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 ha. Okay, these are going to be screenshots, so again, everything's going to be rambled. Trying to find a way, which I'm sure there is, I could put all my stuff into an album and like have it in chronological good order.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting there.
I know.
I'm getting there. Remember I told you about the raffle at the fair? You get a free scripture book.
Right.
Okay, ex-child member didn't want to be identified, but she said that I got a free scripture one time from a raffle they were doing, but I don't know about raffles in public. I honestly think that the raffles that they had for some of the youth things and whatnot, money was donated to actually like purchase the prizes to give these younger teenage people the books they needed because their families were poor.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I never did it. I don't know if anybody else ever did it, but it was rumored that when they had these little raffles and things,
Mm-hmm.
somebody had stepped forward and says, I'll buy 5 of these books.
Okay.
And then they're donated to, like, a women's law class or a teens law class or whatever. And you could sign up for the free book. And, of course, I'm guessing they're just going to pick and choose who they want to have them. You know what I mean?
That would make sense, yeah.
Okay. We did that one. Okay, I told you about Brandon. This is an actual video that he talks about how they broke the laws of God, and that's why the other planets were destroyed.
Oh, there's a video for that.
Yeah, it's Little Man talking about why the rest of the planets are desolate. Again, I can't bring myself to watch it. Would you like to watch it?
You know what? That's one I might have to watch. What's the date on it?
I don't know. There's a little share button here. Remind me and I'll share with you.
Okay.
Like that's going to happen, right?
I might have to grab a glass of wine and watch that.
And look, he's not that old.
Yeah.
So he won't be the purple puppet.
And he'll be coherent.
The purple puppet muppet. And sort of coherent. Now, here's a heartbreaking one from Amber. She went and found the video about the bitch I love to hate, and it was definitely her. Not sure how much of it you listened to, but she goes on to talk about Brandon a little bit. She said she said a very long time ago she had a son in the past tense.
Ooh.
There's not enough words on the planet to explain how much I hate this woman. My kids have begun to ask about her, and they're asking why they've never met Daddy's mom. I struggle a lot with that and what to tell them.
Oh, because you want to tell them the truth so badly, but you can't go there.
I do know that a while back, Brandon told me that his mom sent his children culty coloring books.
Ah, geez.
In which I would love if anybody has culty coloring books or can request them or has the balls to write to them and ask for a culty coloring book, or Brandon, maybe reach out to your mom and have her send some more. I don't know. Things like this break my heart. Why don't we know grandma? Well, because grandma's in a cult and she's twisted and she thinks God gave her the ability to judge people.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Rants and raves of that county.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who this person is.
Okay.
Sex trafficking victim jumps from 18-wheeler in this little tiny town and police are looking for the suspect. So people in that town are talking about this. This was a statewide broadcast somebody shared with me. That this county's authorities recovered a sex trafficking victim at a truck stop in this little town along the Interstate 20. The female was able to escape the vehicle while in transit. The vehicle was an 18-wheeler with a green cab, a white trailer, and was occupied 4 times with a white male, 2 Cuban males, and 1 female. The female subject still in the vehicle was believed to be a victim as well and believed to be in danger. They seem to be traveling to New Jersey. Keep your eyes open, guys. And there were reported to be several guns in the back of the cab. So, guys, sex trafficking, child trafficking, this shit is going on around us right now.
Well, and it seems like it's going on more than we know.
It's going on
it's
a lot.
Scary.
Again, open your eyes, guys. Look around. Talk to your friends. We're not just telling you. How many times have I shared an ex-member? 23 people rounded up in a trafficking sting in this little town.
Yeah.
How many people show up there from the prison ministry? Come on.
Oh, God, that's so sick.
Now, would you like a little funny one?
So, something after this, please.
I go on the Rants and Raves page sometimes just to see if anybody posts anything about the Yahoos and whatnot. And apparently there's a writer that doesn't live in the area. And she says, okay, little town, I'm writing a scene that involves your city. And according to Google, it says your population is 125. Is that correct? It seems low to me. Okay. Several people answered, that actually it's a pretty high number. They must be counting the chickens and the cows. Some other funny things. But one of the members says, does that include the Yahoos? Because I wouldn't include them people anywhere. On behalf of our great state, we do not acknowledge them in any form or fashion. From now on, they shall be called the dump. Well, they look like a dump.
Oh, my God.
When you drive up, I mean, there's trailers.
You said there's like shacks and all that kind of stuff.
There's trailers falling down. There's abandoned cars. There's fences falling over. There are people that refuse to sell them their property just on the principle, so they pay the taxes every year. And the grass gets to be 4 foot high. Come on, people, here we go. Pictures of the front of the place, the trash dump. Now, if you go on that county road and you actually turn down Maple Forest Road, okay? Of course, names have been changed for privacy.
I'm sure you changed it.
That is also a public road, okay? All the way up until their gates. They may harass you. They may run you off. Again, kudos to you, to the brave listener who, I guess they took their significant other and said, let's go on an adventure.
Yeah.
And then they were just there. The car was going too fast to take any more pictures. But can you imagine them coming out of Maple Forest Road and like chasing you down? Because you're taking pictures. I love the double run of barbed wire. Do you think they have attack dogs?
Why not?
I don't know. Anybody out there, can you give me the layout of what's happening other than the weird billboards and other assorted shits? Somebody else went, it shouldn't be included in this count because according to their sign, they're incorporated as Little Man's Town. Remember I told you?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yep, so they don't get counted.
They should have their own.
I don't know. I know they're still going for their own town. Oh, here it is. Melanie M. I just searched and saw they even have a presence on Reddit. I was curious and I'm surprised. No one seems to interact with them though. Would you interact with the crazies?
I got to go in and see what's going on.
Are you going to poke the bear?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Now, I don't have Dish TV, and I'm assuming that all of the channels are different places you live.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a Jan B in that state on the Rants and Raves page, which caught my attention. Right now on it's an episode, but it's talking about the name of my cult, but it's not. It's on ID 192. Evil lives here.
Oh, that's a show like on what is it, Discovery ID?
It could be.
So wait. It's an episode of that and they're talking about the cult?
I thought they were talking about the cult. Okay.
Ah.
Now, I'm going to have to figure out how to put this on so people can actually find it.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting part, you can go on Amazon Prime and watch it for $1.99. But one of the members went on and said that they watched it and the guy got his ideas from old Buffy Bill. Okay. And he made himself head of his own group and made his own rules. I don't even begin to imagine what goes on at their compound, but this episode was about a group that had their own leader who called himself the King of Israel. Of course, I made sure to go in here and interject myself a lot and let them know that it isn't Buffy Bill's place right down the road, but if you really want to know what's going on out there,
right?
Listen to I Got the Hell Out. We got a shit ton of more people joining, listening. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Cali County. Thoughts and ideas, Laura?
Mm-mm.
Are you going to try and go on, what did you say it was? What ID?
I think it's Discovery ID. I'm going to go on, what's it, Evil Lives Here? I'm going to go on to IMDb because they'll list every episode.
Okay.
I'll just sit there and do some scrolling.
Well,
and let you know what I find.
Nice. Again, let's see. I don't think we have. Oh, and Betty reminded us that today's date is the 4th day of the 2nd lunar week in the 11th day of the 6th lunar month. Praise God. Every time.
Every time you read those, it's just, I can't.
I can't even wrap my head around them. It's like.
It's Sunday, damn it. End of story.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
It's the last Sunday in August of the shit show we call 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this freaked me out. For $45, I can buy a tiny GPS tracking device with auto monitoring. Okay? Ideal for tracking vehicles and property, 2 to 3 weeks of battery life, easy to use tracking from your iOS or Android, and it's global with card that's not included.
Oh, the car's not included.
The card.
I thought you said the car.
No,
I was
the
like,
card,
no shit.
the SIM card.
Oh, okay.
But isn't that kind of scary
It's
that
very
you
creepy.
can like track
Yep.
anybody? I could put it on you. I could creep you out.
Oh, you can follow me around. You'll be bored to tears. Knock yourself out.
I'd like to give a big, huge shout out to Turquoise. Okay, you're looking at this picture. I have to get permission to share it. Does she not look proud as punch?
Oh, yeah.
She left the cult with her boys. She put herself through college. She has bachelor's degrees, associate's degrees. She runs her own mental health clinic. And this picture right here is her new office.
Nice.
At a ballpark. How do you get an office in a ballpark?
Nice.
How do you get in?
Yeah, she's looking pretty happy.
How do you get an office in a ballpark? Does your company rent you out like a skybox and that's your office?
No clue, but hey,
I wasn't
for her.
I wasn't able to get a hold of her to ask her about this. Probably try and update y'all.
Okay.
But I love seeing proud pictures of these women and these children that leave this place because they're told your place is under my foot. You're dirt. You're nothing. And these people go, you know what? I don't have to accept that. This is what I want from my life. This is what I'm going to do. Hi to my best friend Stacy, who was there. Her son Levi joined the Navy. I told you. They are on the USS Winston Churchill. You can look them up on Facebook too. She's asking for anybody who wants to write her son. The address is way too long. I'm going to have to post it. But you can, even if you don't want to write to Levi, if you just want to write a general letter to maybe somebody, one of his shipmates who maybe doesn't get any mail, I will be posting that in a little bit also. But you go, girl.
I love that picture.
Man, this is her office at the ballpark.
That's awesome.
I just awesome sauce. They really didn't have much, and I'm not gonna really read that. This makes no sense.
As opposed to whatever else they put out there.
I don't even know what to say about this anymore. Well, guys, keep on keeping on being kind. It's a strange ass world we live in. To everybody who is out there fighting the good fight, me and Laura are trying to do our part, trying to expose shit on the podcast. I give a kudos to everybody out there, even if you want to remain anonymous, keep bringing forth the information that you have, because one bee can be swatted away, a few, but when you have the entire hive coming at you, you're in trouble, okay? I found out I like the band Five Finger Death Punch. Who knew it? Have you heard of them?
Do you really think I've heard of them?
I don't know.
No.
But I'm dedicating this song here to everybody who is out there doing what they need to do, what they're going to have to do. The song is called I'm on the Wrong Side of Heaven. And my lyric is, I'm on the wrong side of heaven, but I'm on the righteous side of hell. If I believed in them things. But, yeah, you can be on the wrong side of heaven and still be on the righteous side of hell. Keep fighting the good fight, guys. Anybody out there who needs to talk, me and Laura are always here. Private message me, whatever.
Yep.
And my apologies go out to everybody who I'm just catching back up with you, because somebody asked me, how do you keep up with everybody who contacts you? And it's like,
you're like, I don't.
I literally can't sometimes. And tonight I won't get home until really, really late, and I'll put Twilight Zone on and I'll scroll through messages and try and get back to people. Guys, self-addressed stamped envelope. I got the hell out. P.O. Box 284, Oakdale, PA 15071. I got it right that time.
All right.
Questions, thoughts, ideas, Kool-Aid recipes? Laura, anything to add?
Nope, just whatever you feel like contacting us with.
Oh, and we're on all kinds of platforms.
YouTube?
Oh, yeah, by the way.
You're up to...
I just finished downloading episode 102 onto YouTube.
Nice.
I got a lot of stuff to tweak. The screens are black. There's nothing to look at. And I'm going to start, after I get all caught up on our episodes, I'm going to start trying to figure out how to make them closed caption for our deaf listeners. And my friend Sherry, who is the one who basically inspired me to do this, along with a few other people who are like, I'm deaf, but I really want to listen. And they don't have anybody to really interpret for them. Mm-hmm. So, guys, I guess it's hot up here. I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
It's been worse up here.
I know.
It's been a lot worse.
But it's been Deb.
And Laura.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.